Weed Chronicles with Devo and Upstate. Let's go. It's the Weed Chronicles, shit's comical. With Devo and Upstate. I'm so high in the chat, I'm cupcake baked. Taking hits from the bong, formulating and making the song. Y'all remind me of Cheech and Chong, bouncing back off each other like ping pong. One thing I will think on, creep on mugs, money I will swing on. Hit you in the face with all of my rings on. I'm a god like Zilla mixed with King Kong. Rolling up a spliff about the light and cheap on. Two old stoners with no shirts on. I rocks with them cause they supposed to show love. Starting off the podcast playing drinks up. Man, that's what's up. Everybody hit that thumbs up. If you ain't subscribed, well then sub up. Sit back, relax, and smoke some bud up. Smoke it up, puff past. The grass we puffin', I'ma put you on your ass fast. Have you choking like I'm sitting there pumping gas, trying to catch your breath like you running laps. That's what happens when you hit them dabs. Alright, y'all tune in, now I'ma get some laughs. Cause I'm out like a fat kid in dodgeball. As I hit this bowl like I'm teeing up a golf ball. Damn, your rapper's soft like a washcloth. Man, that's enough. It's a rap, dog. It's a rap, dog.
Welcome everyone to Devo and Upstate's Nooner. That's right, the time of day when you should be stuffing a sandwich down your gullet. You're listening to us and sticking a bong there instead. If you've never been in here before, welcome to our little weed podcast. That's right, the podcast that has no guest, and we're 99.9%. You better check it out before you believe it. No, I'm just kidding. But hey, man, if you're new, thank you for your sub and your follow. It's much, much appreciated. And if you're really super new, like you just wandered onto here and you're wondering what the hell happened, this is how we do it. We grind it. We pile it. We pack it, twist it, lick it, light it, and suck it. Let's do this. Dear Heavenly Father above, Father, thank you for what you do every day for us we don't even know or see. Father, straighten out this country. Bless and protect every person that can hear these words all over this great big blue marble you created for us. Thank you for the herbs and the spices we use here. Father, thank you for healing the sick, twisted, and demented, as Upstate and I. And through Jesus, we say to our Father, Amen. We did not discuss this.
Nope.
I'm hearing some feedback, dude, or something. The disclaimer, this channel does not promote nor encourage any, absolutely none, illegal activity. All content provided by this channel is meant for entertainment, educational purposes only. 18 plus to be in here. That means you got to be 18 years old in 1 minute to be in here. So if your birthday is here in a little bit, like 12:09, hang out for a minute. Then hit that like button, y'all. All right, we took care of the legalities. What's up, man?
Get this.
Put the lotion on the skin or else you'll get a horse again, Buffalo Bill, a.k.a. Upside. Hey, Jumbo Dilly, what's going on? Hey, Daniel Berry Sports and Highlights, Bell.
Much money.
And Jay. Mugs money in the building, but you guys already know. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, just by doing this little podcast here,
Yeah.
I'm hoping that Camel Toe gets a clue.
Oh, from watching our Rumble last night, you think they even paying attention? You think anybody even even thought, anything about our little debate. Debate. Do you feel like you're a master debater today?
I am.
I feel like I don't know, man. It was like the balloon was really big and it popped real slow.
I stubbed my toe and it didn't even hurt.
I wanted one of them prick boom moments. You know what I mean? But no, it went for 90 minutes. And Trump had to sit there and listen to that air come out of there. It didn't make sense. It was Joe Biden on steroids, is all it was.
Yeah.
That's it. He ain't got no policies. He ain't got no policies.
She looks just like the Joker, man, when she smiles.
I think her panties might have been on a little tight.
Well, I don't think she was wearing panties.
Ooh. Don't even go there.
Well,
I'm drinking coffee and I'm fixing to eat
some
noodles.
Always ready.
Isn't it the Boy Scouts?
No,
Oh.
it's just a camel toe fetish, I guess.
I passed out. Angie
Man.
said she passed out last night, man.
Oh, fuck.
Hey, I almost did there a couple times. Man, what it was a 3-against-1 debate. 2 against 1, 2 against 1. Well, 3. That other lady, the announcers,
Yeah.
were trying to fact check Trump as soon as he would say something. They say, well, actually, Mr. Trump. But then they would lead in. And if you tell me that Camel Toe did not have a heads up on the questions that was fixing to be answered, you're freaking crazy. All you got to do is look at her eyes. She was like, oh, I remember this.
Yeah.
I remember this. I remember getting drilled. Oh, wait a minute. Drill, baby, drill.
Look at your cat over there in the corner on a chair.
What's it doing?
It was going around and around and around in circles.
Oh, yeah, that's that cat's got a nervous tick. When its tail does this all the time. It's weird, dude. I ain't kidding you. Something's wrong with her. So quit making fun of my disabled cat upstate. What are you, Democrat?
No.
Yeah.
This little bitch. She loves the shit out of me. I mean, absolutely fucking comes running if I go.
Don't do that.
I do that shit. She comes a running, man. Or if I say, "Kitty, Sabbath, come on."
So you didn't go to sleep last night after we did the debate? You was up?
Oh, I was up.
How come you don't got any responses from the debate put back and ready to play when we go over to Rumble?
I don't know.
Like I said, Mr. Producer Man.
Yeah, I was incoherent most of the time.
Were you pissed about? Still pissed about what you had yesterday? That shit that happened yesterday.
I'm still.
When's he supposed to be back? Friday?
I don't know. We're gonna try this other fucking dude too.
Dude, what is it? Is it just a hole in a pipe?
Nope.
What is it? A loose fitting?
You know, a little tensioner thing that hooks onto another pipe. You slip it on, you turn it.
It's a coupling.
Well, that and the other side where it connects to go through the wall and go into the basement. And
so you got leaking in the couplings.
The whole thing dropped down.
Oh shit! You need to replace every bit of that.
Yeah.
Is it? So you said coupling. So I think it's metal pipe.
Yeah. with a
Oh,
plastic fitting.
oh, no bueno. No, you need to cut that where the plastic fitting is. Cut that off about that far from the deal. If you got room, cut that off. Remove that pipe and put PCV back in it.
It is PVC. It's PVC, except on the where it comes from the drain on the tub.
Yeah.
It's metal. The plastic goes over the metal.
Yeah, just back that bad boy off, put some new tape on it, and then screw it back. Or I would replace it.
Nobody had a hanger. Nobody put a hanger on that so it wouldn't slip off.
Huh. Sound like a quick fix to me.
Yeah.
You didn't look at all that shit before you bought it?
How could I? It was behind a wall.
Oh, okay. It was hidden then, huh? Yeah. Boy, that sucks. Yeah. Hey, after this, dude, you better look around at your electrical. You know what I mean? I'd just check it out and kind of look at your fuse box, see what kind of wiring's in there. If it's got that old fashioned casing.
No, that was the one thing that they fixed. They put a whole new one in and one in for the other side.
There you go. You know what that would have cost? That's 10, 20 grand right there. At least 10 grand to redo your whole house with electric.
That's
upgrade.
All except for the wiring upstairs here. All this wiring up here, I don't know.
You know, like on the side of a house, the old houses, they'll have a meter drilled to the side of your house, and there's a pipe going up through the roof, and then the electric cord goes out to the pole, right? We ran into that when we were doing this house one time, and the electric company came out there and said, look, we can't touch that on the house. That's out of code. And for us to fix it right, you're looking at about 2,700. My suggestion to you is what he told this lady is just leave it and use it if you've got good electric in your house. He said, I'm not going to tell you right now if this is safe, because this is not safe. But if you don't have the money, I wouldn't touch it. Just have them go around the box with the siding, cut it out, slap it in. Don't try to slide it under it, behind it, and all that. He should just leave it alone. I'm like, damn, 2,700. And he said, now, and if we do this for 2,700, fix your electrical out here, chances are you're going to have to, by code, to have to go redo your whole house. And then you're looking at about another 25, 3,500.
How did they get by with doing it half-ass like this, and then
before it was code, before you had to have a certain code on your electric? This is like a 1940 house.
I'm talking right at I'd say almost a year ago that they did it.
Indiana Chris, welcome in, sir.
Hey, Chris.
If your house was built back in the day in Oklahoma, I guess in Oklahoma, you don't have to follow a code on your house as long as it's standing, right? But if you do any modifications to the electrical, this and that, you got to keep it. You got to go to code. You know what I mean? And most people are so poor around here, they just don't. And most of the people around here had their brother-in-law or cousin wire their house. You know what I mean? But most of these people around here, it's not a Jimmy job. They know how to do it. They may not be licensed to do it, but they do it better than a licensed person because they double tape everything. You know what I mean? Or there ain't no nuts. They don't use electrical stuff. They make like black tape, duct tape. I've seen duct tape in walls before.
I've seen that.
We used to do a lot of that stuff, man. Take junk out of houses back in the day. Like they were going to tear a house down, and we'd get to go in there and pull all the copper out of it. One of us would go up to the ceiling and start clipping wires around all the lights and ceiling fans. Another of us would go to the outlets, take them off and clip or unscrew them, and you just took wrap a big old rope around it in the attic, get on a 4-wheeler, and it'll pull every bit of that shit out of there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you kick the walls to see if there was any of it that broke, and then retrieve all that, you know. I used to love doing that, man. Going into houses, old abandoned houses, and finding crazy stuff, you know.
Yeah, until you come across aluminum wire.
I've had that too. I found a hand-carved dildo.
Really?
Yes, I didn't. I was looking at it. I said, look, I thought it was an actual that somebody had cut off and preserved because it looked terrible, dude. It hadn't been used in years. I'll put it that way. And I got a stick and I was rolling it. It had a little bitty end on it, like about that long, that was as big as a pencil. And then the rest of it was all wood, right? I was like, what in the hell? And finally I pulled it there and I'm like, is this what I think it is? He goes, wow. Somebody didn't have an old man, did they? What the guy said that I was taking the house down for. He just bought it. He just wanted the land.
Damn.
He said, it looks like somebody didn't have an old lady, doesn't it?
I found a box one time in an old house, but this was the Newland house in California. It's a very fucking old ass house, and it's like a museum now. I found a box in there. It was, you know how you do the dovetail and it goes like that?
Mm-hmm.
They had that box made like that. And the top and the bottom. And I opened it up and I looked in there and there was like a old chain, you know, that I don't know, it was probably 3 foot long from, you know, they'd wrap it around their neck a couple of times, make it, you know, one up here, one down here, one down here. Well, there was a ring in there that I thought was really fucking cool, Mason ring.
Boy, you better get rid of that.
Yeah. Well, I turned it in. I said that I was outside and I found it when I was digging.
Was it gold?
No, it was
that wasn't real then.
No, it was like I don't know. I think it was silver.
Yeah, no, I wasn't real. They used gold. Believe me, I got rid of what I inherited once I figured out what it meant. You know, listen to this, man. Listen to this. My dad was a Mason. Okay. He got to the step right before the main guy.
The grand poobah.
He was a 32nd degree Mason. Had the jewelry, had the clothes. Never did I see him go to the meetings. I never remember him ever going to meetings and coming home and saying anything about it. You know what I mean? It's real secretive. We'd get drunk and stuff in the yard, and I would talk to him about it. And he said, I said, Dad, just show me that handshake. He said, nope. He said, if you want to know all that, you need to go and apply. He said, but you ain't going to like it like that. And I'm like, what does that mean? After he passed, I started reading up about it. Dude, the reason why he quit going, the reason why he never went back is because you jump that next step, you got to denounce God. It's a satanic cult, dude, more or less.
Yeah.
It's more or less a satanic deal. My dad finally realized that. Being a godly man, he never went back. Never wore the jewelry. Never seen him in the costume. Never.
Yeah.
I found it. I wore the little monkey hat around like the bellhop back in the 40s. I'd wear that around in there, man, you know, and pretend like I was doing whatever. But yeah. And then whenever I inherited all that, I got rid of it, man. I don't want it. Don't want to have anything to do with that. You know, I even quit putting bricks and mortar together because I don't want to be considered a mason. I refuse to put cement on a brick. You know what I'm saying? And I think, man, I'm not for sure, but I think because it was gone. It's no longer in the house, and it was gone when I was down there and Dad was alive. The costume, I think Mom burned it.
I wouldn't doubt that a bit.
I think she burned it.
And they don't denounce God. They have to put God as a second level.
That's denouncing God.
Well, yeah.
I mean, come on, man. You don't put God below anything. You should put God above you and try to
above everything.
Everything. Family.
Yeah.
Country. God's first.
And any other popular
country. And this, yes, man. I mean, that's just the way it's supposed to be. Kids today are wired differently.
That ring that I found and everything, that is now in a museum. So now they have it in like a little case and all that shit. Yeah,
donated by Upstate Audits.
No, I don't think they said anything about me, but I didn't have to put my name or nothing. They just said, "Oh, thank you," this and that and the other. There was a Newland House.
Cape Cod, what's up, man? Cape Cod Cop Watcher. I seen him over at Hippie's channel earlier. The hippie, the hipster, the hippamaya. Man, he still acts like he's hungover from all them gummies he ate.
I'd seen him, yesterday or something? I checked it out for like 10 minutes. And
he needs to eat about
thumbs
up. He needs to eat about 1,000. He needs to hit 1,000 milligrams, man. If he really wants to feel
you wanted him to vibrate.
Yeah. I got a funny feeling that if he ever felt that, now he's like me. He used to do the good things, man. The old everything, whatever. When we were younger, I heard him talk about it. He might like it. He might like that vibrating feeling the next 3 days after you do 1,000 milligrams. My body has kind of come down a little bit. It's been a while since I've done any. I may today, if I find some, I may do 1,000 a night. You know what I mean? I'd really like to do at least 5 though on here. I can't afford it. We're going to run. Hey, Leggy, what's up? We're going to have to do a what do you call that? Not a PayPal, where you try to donate money so that we can buy a bunch of gummies, man, eat them. Would you eat them if we got a bunch of money in gummies?
Shit, no.
Why?
Fuck no. I would tell you what.
I'll bring somebody up here that will.
I'll
bring somebody up here that will.
I will go to the store and I will get that bag and I will open it and I will dump it right here. And right next to it, I will have the same looking gummy.
Nope.
But it doesn't have shit in it.
Nope.
And I will eat the fuck out of that.
Nope. You got to be able to open that bag and dump it in your mouth and hold it up the whole time so people can see it. But anyway, I'll find somebody, man, come in here and do it with me. Hell, if you're that big of a sissy, I understand. I understand there, Paper Tiger. Mr. 800 and Tap Out.
Yes, sir.
Old Devo marched on and did 1,000. And then a couple of months later, he did 2,000. And about 3 months later, he did 3,000. Yeah.
Man. Leggy, message me at
Leggy.
CC.
Mark23 gmail.com. Hey, little balls. I mean, big balls.
What?
Sorry, I'm dyslexic.
Mr. Big Balls.
Oh, he loves saying that. Number 2, things that you might overhear at a gay pride parade. Number 2, things you might hear. Dude, Really? I think if you did 2,000 milligrams of gummies, it might straighten your ass up a little bit. I think upstate would rather fall asleep on a live stream than to, yeah, I'll guarantee you. I'll guarantee you, LT. Hey,
Howdy,
what up, 420? LT, man, welcome in.
Devo Upstate, drop the link. Want to come up?
We're fixing, hang on about 5 minutes, man.
5 more minutes.
Yep, and we'll go over to Rumble.
And I'll put out the Rumble link right now.
You better.
Share, copy, X that out, come back over here, right here, boing, doing, there it goes.
Hey, Leggy, is it lobster season? I mean, is it? I guess it's year round, ain't it?
No.
Oh, it's like a deer season. You only got a certain amount of window to get them.
When the females, you can't get a female. You can only get males. So,
okay. So dudes are getting eaten all over the ocean.
Okay. If that's the way you want to comprehend, hey, who am I?
Dude lobsters, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Not chick lobsters. The ones that why is it they don't want to eat the female?
Because
because they're the ones that reproduce.
Or they
you mean there's no wait a minute? Yeah, there's a male lobster and a female lobster. One makes eggs and the other one fertilizes eggs. Do they not know what the hell's going on above the water?
Well,
that they could be anything they want to be. They could be a guppy.
Wow.
I'm glad animals ain't stupid. I'm glad animals aren't stupid.
Oh, no, they're smart as fuck.
They are. And they got smaller brains, but look at us. Look at the people now. Everybody's all screwed up, man. They think they're this or that. When an animal's got a smaller brain, it knows, well, I'm going to walk over. This is a deer. I'm going to walk over here and bang the hell out of this female deer because that's the way God intended it. Hey, speaking of deer, what do you call a deer that's blind with no eyes?
I don't know.
No idea. I have no idea. Do you know why? And look, I'm Native American. Do you know why we're taught? I mean, why most of us aren't circumcised? Because we were taught not to waste meat. I hate you. I'm a native. Sometimes if I hit a squirrel, and I don't like running over anything, man. I don't like killing nothing. But if I accidentally run over a squirrel, you got to pick it up, man. You know, if not for yourself, man, I know one of my dogs would love to have it. Love it. But different colored squirrels taste it different too. Like gray squirrel's got a flavor of its own. A red squirrel's got a flavor of its own. I've never eaten a black squirrel, but would love to try some.
You and I both, brother.
All you got to do, dude, take that BB gun when you see one out there on the side of the tree, pop it.
I'm going
Skin it, put it in the freezer. I want the skin. I want the skin of one. You could you ain't a brain eater, are you?
No.
Okay, good. When you skin that squirrel out, crack that sucker's brain, grab it out, mush it up, and rub it all over that skin, dude, from fingertips to whatever, all over it, and just keep rubbing it. That'll
Yeah.
tan that hide.
Yeah.
That'll make the hair not fall out and everything. Gray squirrel biscuits and gravy. Ain't nothing like it, man. If you ain't never had it with fried potatoes too, man. Fried potato. If you ain't never had that, I mean, and look, you think, oh well, man, I could eat about 8 squirrels. No, you can't.
No,
You can only eat a couple. Yeah, they fill you up. It's very rich food, and yeah, man, I want a squirrel now. Screw those noodles.
Yeah.
I wonder what an albino squirrel tastes like.
Dude, the next albino I see around here is going to die.
You gonna cook it on a stick?
I'll fucking fling a fucking rock if I have to.
I hear you. Oh, we're past time.
Marbles. I have marbles and a wrist rocket, so
that'll work.
I got a 22 in there and 12 gauge.
Yeah, you live in town, dude. I wouldn't do that.
Got a inline black powder, but that's the old man's, not mine.
There's the StreamYard link. Come in if you want to. Hit the link. We're going to go to Rumble and talk about stuff that stinks. Rob, I don't know, man. Peace, Living Weed over here on YouTube. Hey, we'll be back tonight at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. Be a late one. We're going to be back. We'll be doing our antics and whatever. We should have some different weeds. Or I should have some different weeds. Come back and check us out. Until then, man, be kind to one another. You're blessed over here on YouTube. Bye, Felicia. And keep smoking, baby. Bye, Felicia.
Later, Linda. And here in a second, I just